Today, we're probably going to be talking about one of the smartest moves Nintendo has made, probably in the Super Nintendo era. And I don't know if it's because people were complaining that the Super Nintendo wasn't backwards compatible with the Nintendo, but Nintendo released Super Mario All-Stars. It's copyright year of 1992, so it was probably because of that, but pretty cool. It's a collection of all the NES Mario games that we're all familiar with, including one that we're not familiar with. So yeah, screw the Nintendo games you just paid. You paid $50 each for a couple years ago. Now you can buy the entire game for $50. You can buy all those games for another $50 on the new system. Hey, I like collections. I honestly like collections, and these are like remastered collections. Remember how the Dr. Mario and Tetris, they were like remastered versions of those games? Like the graphics were remastered. This is like the same thing. In fact, you know what? I'll just shut up. I'll show you. So yeah, decently iconic startup screen. Most people recognize it. So yeah. Whoa, Mario 3. So yeah, you get the original Mario Bros., Mario 2, and Mario 3 in the same cartridge. And, hold up. Most people to this point wouldn't understand what this game was. It's called Super Mario The Lost Levels, which is just a super cool inclusion. Because most Americans, they don't know what the fuck this is, because this was Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. It's super cool. But see, the games are completely remastered. Just press start. Oh yeah, there's save features as well. In case you want to cheat. I mean, in case you want to save your data. And, whoa, what the heck? The graphics are completely remastered. Also, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but you use X and A. Instead of, well, B and A would be weird, because you'd have to angle your hand like this, and that's just uncomfortable as fuck. But you'd think, because most Mario games, 2D Mario games that are released now, you'd use Y and then B. But no, you use X and A. It's just... I mean, you can use Y and A if you want. I don't know why you'd want to. Oh yeah, this is Mario 1. Why can't we... This is a remaster. Why can't we walk backwards? I don't know. It's Mario 1. It's pretty cool. Except it's completely remastered. Like, the controls are way better. It controls a lot more like Mario 3. Except I'd say even better than that. But that's Mario 1. You know, save and continue, because you can save. Oh, yeah. Save and quit. My bad. And then it boots you back to the beginning screen. Like, it just reset the system, which I think is kind of dumb. But see... Oh, now I can go back to my save. Which apparently that does not mean the exact place you were at. So, that's pretty cool. Even though, come on, everybody knows Mario 1 is too short, anyways. And then we got Mario 2. Everybody knows Mario 2. Everybody knows Luigi's the best character in this game. But yeah, this game has a complete background and everything now. which is really cool. And I don't know how to play this game. Ah, there we go. So you press up on the D-pad and then X. I didn't know. I don't own Mario 2. But yeah, if you haven't played Mario 2 before, every character controls differently. But oh hey, look, a mushroom. Yeah, it's Mario 2, except remastered. Super cool. This is just a really cool collection. And then you got Mario 3, which, I mean, if you haven't played Mario 3, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, if you haven't played Mario 3, what are you doing? I mean, if you've beaten Mario 3, good for you, man. But if you haven't even played it, come on, what are you doing? Well, this is mostly the same game. This is pretty much the same game. Just different graphics. See, where Mario 1 had the controls revamped, so it actually controls decent. This is like just this is less impressive, but it's still pretty cool. Also, Mario 2 is the only one that has a decorated menu screen, like you saw. Yeah. But then you get this game, and I already explained to you what it was. So yeah, you can play as Mario or Luigi. Apparently, most people prefer Mario in this game. So Luigi slides around like crazy. But yeah, this is like Mario 1 on steroids, pretty much. Like, if you thought the original Mario was hard, well, this one's nuts. This one has a mushroom that fucking hurts you. Like, ew, a mushroom! Oh no, what the hell? But yeah. Really, this is one of the only reasonable ways to play Mario 2, The Lost Levels, nowadays. Unless you have the Wii version. Or, I mean, you could just download it on, like, the, I mean, it's on Nintendo Switch Online, the NES thing. You used to be able to get it on the eShop of the Wii U, and maybe even the 3DS. And you can get Mario All Stars on the Wii. Here's the one thing that I have against Mario All Stars is, well, nothing against this original cartridge. Nothing at all against this original cartridge. But they used this exact same game on Mario's 25th anniversary on the Wii. This exact same game, they put it on a Wii disc. They didn't even change the controls to make it look like, oh, Wii remote controls. No, it's still Super Nintendo controls, which is kind of disappointing, but this cartridge has nothing to do with that. Overall, great game. This is a great game. Personally, I would rather play the originals. So, like, the original Mario 1, most people don't like the controls in Mario 1. I don't mind them. I like an original copy of Mario 2. Mario 3 is better on Nintendo, in my opinion, just because of the controller. I like the NES controller more than the Super Nintendo controller. But this is probably the most effective way to play Mario, The Lost World, or The Lost Levels, here in North America. Unless you import a Famicom, and then you import a Famicom disk system, and then you import the floppy disk, and then you get a CRT TV that goes up to channel 96 or whatever. It's just not efficient. There's no point. I mean, I'm not even sure this TV goes up to 96. I think it goes up to, like, channel 59, and then it skips to 99, and then it goes to channel 2 again. So, overall, this is a pretty good game. If you want it, go ahead, go buy it. Even if you don't have a Super Nintendo, it's probably cheaper to buy a Super Nintendo in this game than to buy an NES and then all the games separately. So, if you want to play these games, this is not a bad option.